we do like to talk to people about the ones that played Live Aid and their experience. I mean, that's kind of like our Woodstock now.
Yeah.
And you had, as you mentioned, you played in between U2 and Queen, which is just that's crazy to be in.
Mind blowing.
That's quite a sandwich there. That's and so
Well,
what was your experience at Live Aid?
well, I think there were quite a few sandwiches that day, to be honest.
Well,
I mean, people were put in all sorts of weird places. Ours was a practical thing. I mean, Bob Geldof basically he was absolutely insistent we were to play. Well, we had 13 dates sold out at the arena, which holds 12,000 people, already booked months in advance. And he said, you've got to play. You've got to play this gig. That I'm not. This Live Aid is not going to go on unless you play. You realize that, don't you? And we said, well, we just okay. Well, all we can do is, he said, you've got to headline it. I said, we can't do that, you know. So a deal was struck where we'd come across the car park after sound checking at the the arena, play the gig, a couple of songs, and then go back and play the gig, and we just walked across the car park. It was kind of weird, but actually, as I say, I think I said it in the book. Thank goodness we didn't have to follow Queen,
Right?
because that was an unbelievable performance considering what state he was in.
Were you at the like on the side of the stage watching Queen?
No, we'd gone back to the arena to do.
So you were done. So you literally like arrived, played your 20 minutes, and then bolted back for your other show.
I mean, we were backstage for a very short period of time. We met a few people. I mean, it would have been great to spend a bit more time there, but there was no choice. We came on, did our thing, and disappeared. And so didn't see any of the stuff until later when checked it out on the TV. But I mean, that performance by Queen was something else.
Yeah, so you guys had no idea that, like, U2 was amazing,
No.
what exactly was going on. Yeah, that's great. And then you played before 80,000 people, and like there's another 12,000 people waiting for us. We got to get going.
Yeah. Well, they bought the tickets, and we felt that was the best thing to do. And I think it was fine, and under the circumstances, absolutely fine, completely fine.
I think that's very respectful. Well,
it is the English way, right? That's the English way. Yeah,
yes, proper.
Well, I don't know where it's English. It's just the way it was. But but I mean, Bob Geldof was, I mean, he was a force to be reckoned with. You couldn't. If there's some people you just can't say no to, and he's one of them. He was most insistent.